Come on. There we go. Hi, everybody, and welcome to what will hopefully become another annual tradition on this channel, Teapot Time. Now, as you can see scattered behind me, and there's some more out of frame, I have a collection of teapots. Now, I have a lot of them. There's a lot. And I'm assuming a decent amount of you did not know this, or I guess it depends on who's watching this. Some of you will not have known this, and you may be thinking, given the vast array, oh my goodness, you must have been keeping this secret for a long time, or like this must have been, happening for a while. Nope. 4 months. I've been doing this for 4 months, and boy howdy, is it astonishing how many teapots you can find. And I've ordered none of these. I have not procured any of these from a legitimate store. And I mean as though I've not purchased any of these like retail-wise. All of these have been procured through gifts from people who have just like been cleaning out their homes and that, or thrift stores. And it's quite the time. So, yeah. Figured this would be a fun little thing to do, akin to the crock wash, kind of. I have some that I haven't washed at all yet. Like some of these are obviously like 4 months old, so I've already washed them after getting them once. But some of them are still new enough that I haven't actually washed them at all yet. So I'm going to start with the ones that I fully have to rinse, and the rest of them will just be kind of a quick little rinse of like, get the dust out, talk about them a little bit. So yeah, so it's kind of this corner. So we'll start here. Start with this one that my mom found at Value Village. This is a very unique one already because it's the only one I have that has a matching plate with it. And it's a very adorable little like bunny cottage type thing. It's very ornate, very lovely. There was a dead mosquito in it when I originally got it. The mosquito has since been vacated. That's looking still yucky on the bottom. What do I have for brushes over here? So yeah, I hope you're well. I kind of figured, well, as soon as I started collecting, don't mind the snow removal outside. As soon as I started collecting teapots, I was kind of thinking about what ways to incorporate them into like video and that. And I did a Plantipate intro, including some of the teapots, which I'm assuming a decent amount of you saw, and whether you put the pieces together that it was my vast collection or not. Regardless, I think that they're something beautiful about them. I'm not going to worry about like the suds necessarily, just because these aren't getting used for tea. So if it's a little sudsy, it's not the end of the world by any means. I love the design of this one, but the only tricky part is that the inside is molded to it. It's not like a round inside. So there's a lot of crevices that debris and gunk can get into, and debris and gunk love crevices. But I don't love debris and gunk. So that's kind of like the only thing that's not in this teapot's favor. Is just the gunk, the crevice gunk. But, it comes with the territory. So we'll give the lid a quick little rinse. And then the plate. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. I have to say, quite lovely. Quite lovely. Okay. I've got a towel over here. I've got another one on the table because there's no way I'm going to have room for all of them over here. Because I understand what's happening. I understand the assignment. We'll go with you next. This is a very intricate one. This is one that I really like. It's got like a green iridescence to it. What have I stepped on? I've stepped on the microphone cord. Ha ha ha. Got like a green iridescence to it, and my father looked it up for me, and it looks like it's from Latvia, which is, you know, very fun. Shout out to Goblins, if you're still kicking. But yeah, it's very ornate. I originally wasn't sold on it at the Goodwill, but I came to love it because it's just really well designed. It's just a very elegant one, and while I do enjoy the more outlandish, out there ones, I think there is something to be said about the elegance of this one. I don't like just plain teapots. Like, I'm not going to start collecting just plain Jane, you know, solid color, normal round teapots. Like, there has to be something about it that pops. And I think this one had enough going for it that I still, like, after enough hemming and hawing, I was like, yeah, I do want this one. This one adds to the collection, 100%. This one I just got yesterday while thrifting. This is a very cute little rose satchel. I quite like the color to it. It's very fun. Something that I've never seen before with the lid is that it's got like a little stopper and then the spout for the hole. Very interesting. This one still has the sticker on it, so I don't know if I'm just going to leave the sticker or I'm going to try to do the, like, get it wet and just, like, destroy it. Yeah, I don't know. I might honestly just let it live its life, or I just soak it a little bit and just, like, maybe it'll peel off okay. Oh, wow. Painless. But yeah, very, very adorable, very elegant. I do like... So some of the ones I got yesterday, because obviously there's not all teapots can be completely like eccentric and great. Like, we'll get to some of the really, really strong ones. But there's an elegance to this one that I really appreciated. I liked the shape of the satchel. I thought that the color on the roses was really beautiful. I'm always a sucker when the lid has, like, when it's a custom little knob to pick up from. That, I'm a sucker for that. So, I definitely, I could not resist. So, but I mean, who could blame me? Who among us would, you know, not have done something similar? This one is about as plain Jane as I'll go. It's very basic, but the paint on it was really nice. And I mean, the price was right, obviously. None of these are outlandishly expensive at thrift stores. Like, they're all between, you know, like $3 and, you know, up. Generally, like, the highest is like $12. Like, I think this one was $7. And, like, it's the hand-painted elegance of it to me. We'll get to this one later, but it kind of reminds me of this one. It would have been cool if this was custom. I would have appreciated that more, but I'm not going to get too freaked out about it. Still, a very nice teapot. I think the dragonflies are very beautiful. And yeah, I think that overall I'm very content with that. I think I need a little bit more water in the sink. This sticker has betrayed me. That's upsetting that the sticker chose betrayal and pain. I didn't check the audio on this before starting, so hopefully the audio's not garbage, because there's no way I'm refilming this. So maybe it'll become like a silent film, you know, noir type. Why do people listen to me? I get it that sometimes I say things that, like, are okay, but by and large, what? People listen to me? Oh, hi, Jocelyn. She's on the table. I'm assuming she's in frame. I would, you know, kick her off the table. Not kick her physically, but, like, get her off the table. But, like, I think she's drinking water. We have a little, like, the water thing I use to water my plants. We have it there, and they started wanting to drink out of it, and we just kind of let them. But now they kind of think they have free reign of the table. Oh, I thought she was just going to plop down. This is another cool one I got yesterday. Kind of fun. It's like, I'm very confident it's hand-painted and like made. It's the only one I've got with an above handle like this, which is cool. And yeah, it was like really nice from Goodwill. It has, like, it says made in China, and I'm assuming it's Chinese because dragons generally lean more Chinese, but I mean the kanjis. I don't really know how to tell the difference between Chinese and Japanese kanjis, so it could very well be Japanese, I guess, but I'm assuming Chinese. But regardless, very beautiful, lovely design. So yeah, I felt compelled. The Goodwill stickers don't ever come off nicely. Because, like, they know what's up. They know people like to get sneaky and, like, change the stuff and that. They've got those, like, shatter stickers or whatever where it's, like, perforated so you can't peel all of it off in one clean go. And I mean, I get it, but also, like, hey guys, what the heck? Ugh. I am getting close to being done my Christmas shopping already, which I'm very happy about because I hate Christmas shopping. I like Christmas as a whole, to clarify, but I don't like Christmas shopping. I'm not crazy about Christmas gifts in the sense of, like, I think that it's much more important, like, there's much better ways to, you know, show people you value them. For some people, gifts can be very beneficial. So I think, like, an explicit exchange can be nice, but, like, when it's, like, expected of you in a way, it can be less fun. But, you know, c'est la vie, we live in a society and that kind of stuff, so how much of it can we really ever escape? Next we'll go with Big Boy. This is a big snowman I got. Yeah, not like insane about him, but he was half off because it was blue tags at Goodwill yesterday, so can I really, like, you know, complain? Also, the lid's his hat, which is cute, and that, and he's big, and he's got a little nose. It's cute, it's sweet. Yeah, it gets to add to the Christmas collection. I now have 3 explicitly, well, I guess the snowman isn't explicitly Christmas, but, like, leans Christmas. Is that fair to say that a snowman leans Christmas? I would think that's fair to say. There is an amount of satisfaction from just destroying paper stickers. I will admit, on occasion, I do, to be honest, TBH, NGL. I said I wasn't going to bother rinsing, but I feel like for these new ones I'm going to rinse because there's a decent chance there's actual, like, dirt in them, not just dust. So I would like to get the actual, like, dirt and gunk and dead mosquitoes out before they get to, you know, be displayed in all their glory. Okay, we're getting... No, I actually lied. I was going to say we're getting close to being done with the ones that we actually have to wash, but I forgot that exists. I don't know if it's in frame. Anyways, Swan. Elegant. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love her. The world belongs to her. The world is hers. Anyone who tells you otherwise is trying to sell you something. That was a Princess Bride quote, right? Oh. It better be my grandma. It was not grandma, random numbers don't get to interrupt teapot time. So, sucks to be them. Hope they didn't have anything important to say. Or, if they have something important to say, they can leave a message. I hate numbers that call and don't leave messages. Like, if my friends do it, whatever. But, like, if a random number calls and they don't leave a message, why would I just randomly call you back? Like, if you are from a business or, like, a thing who's trying to actually get your attention, but I guess if it's a number and you don't pick up and you don't leave a message, I guess it can be assumed that it was like a, you know, will you donate to this thing, or scammers. And in that case, I don't think there's many scammers that leave messages, nor many places that donate, like that do donation stuff that leave messages. Okay, this one is my only explicitly Christmas one, I guess, because it is a Christmas tree. It's lovely. The paint is really bad on the star, but it's just so elegant that you can't pass up on it. It also opens kind of strangely. It's also fun because it has a sticker on the bottom that says this, well, it's covered a bit by the actual Value Village sticker, but if I destroy the Value Village sticker's will to live, ow, I just bent my nail a little bit. I don't think the Value Village sticker wants death as much as the Goodwill ones do. Which is a shame. You must try harder to crush their will. I'll let it soak a bit. I'll wash the lid first. Try something different. I got this one in Edmonton when I went to see Lucy Dacus. If you didn't know, I saw Lucy Dacus and Hayley Hendrix in Edmonton. I would not shut up about it on Twitter for weeks. It was the first concert I'd been to in years, and it was lovely. I loved it. I think Hayley Hendrix and Lucy Dacus both make phenomenal music, and I cannot wait till either of them come back. We did have to drive back in a snowstorm, though, which was not ideal. Driving in a snowstorm is not good. But were there really other options? Kind of, but not really, because I had play rehearsal the next day at 10 a.m. and the concert was at 9 p.m. the next night, and it was 4.5 hours away from me, and I was like, well, if I just go with someone who can drive, and I, you know, if for whatever reason I'm like dying, then they can drive. It works. Anyways, the sticker says this item is designed mainly as a decoration. If used as a teapot, please be aware of that handle will become hot when stows boiled water for a while. Stores. I get it. It's like old-timey language. It's old. This teapot's old. Maybe even older than me. What a terrifying thought. It's not terrifying, but it's just a strange thought. But also, everything's older than you, because, like, all the matter that ever existed and such, and then it just, like, takes different forms, you know? But when that sticker was made, and, like, whoever designed that sticker, someone, like, thought of the words that would go on that sticker, and then they made that happen. I don't know. Oh, I should stop speaking. But I can't just wash teapots in silence for an hour. Okay. So yesterday I got a 12-piece set. This is the teapot for it. Elegant, glorious, magnificent. But it's not just the teapot, it's the 12-piece set. There's this large bowl with a lid. There are 6 mugs. Six mugs. Salt and pepper. A vase. And a sugar bowl missing a lid. And the thrift store I got it from, there was someone from like the museum here that did a write-up about it. Nothing crazy, but they said a very unusual vintage coffee pot circa 1960s to 70s, made in Japan, one coffee pot, teapot, 6 mugs, salt and pepper, vase, sugar bowl, missing a lid, large bowl with lid for biscuits, question mark. I can't, it's written in handwriting. Kind, I don't know if it says, it's supposed to say kind of funky and something. A few chips and wares, but usual this type of ceramic looks pretty good all in all when you consider age. So, yeah. So now we get cracking. Okay, I'm gonna do the salt and pepper shakers first, because those are the most annoying, because they've got the little, like, ceramic stopper things. Not ceramic, silicone. Come on! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Get out! Do you think they washed it? They might have washed it, honestly, already. It looks good. Okay, everything can get rinsed except the salt and pepper shakers. We're just trusting. We're believing. If I ever actually want to use them for salt and pepper, I'll truly wash them. I have faith in the thrift store that they actually, like, you know, washed this stuff. So, this stuff is just going to get a little rinse, because I cannot in good conscience wash a 12-piece set. This video can't be hours long. It can be an hour, maybe an hour and a half. But I cannot in good conscience make a video longer than that, just about me sitting at a sink, I'm standing at a sink, washing teapots. I cannot in good conscience. We're just going to spot clean the gunk. Once again, if I ever use it as a real set, or like actually use it, I will clean it properly. But for now, it just gets the little, there's no dead mosquitoes in it, right? And so far, not seen any dead mosquitoes. I do like that it was just like pondering like 4 biscuits maybe. It's a shame that the sugar bowl is missing its lid. It is a crying shame, but you know, our hearts go on. And the piece de resistance, the teapot itself. That was a very interesting gurgle. I think it's the way the holes are to the thing. What an interesting noise. Hopefully that wasn't vile to hear. But what an interesting thing. This is not a teapot, but a tea accessory that I had to purchase. From what I can comprehend, it's like a tea bag holder. It's tea shop, really cute. Not a teapot, but it fits, you know, it fits the aesthetic, the vibes, the feng shui. I don't think I used feng shui right. Like, so do people just have novelty teapots sitting around and then, like, die and then give them to thrift stores? Because I don't, like, I guess I just never was consciously looking for them before, but it just feels strange that so many just appear. Not that they appeared, but, you know, there's just so many. There's so many of them. You can go all the way over there. Okay, this one's less intensive. This is a 3-piece set. It is a little cottage that I have to take the sticker out. Oh yeah, that was a clean peel. Little cottage. And then creamer and sugar to go with it. Very adorable. Can't say, like, I don't know, there's not much to say, honestly, I think. Other than, I think it's great. Yeah. It definitely has an amount of a similar aesthetic to this one. Like, not quite, but it's still there in the terms of, like, the very muted colors, and, like, woodland foresty, almost. This one has an interesting layout for the inside, too. I wonder if... I don't understand why this one had such an interesting pour sound. I've never... I mean, like, in washing my other ones, I guess I never seem to pay that much conscious attention. Ye Old Cottage, made in England. Huh. I think the vast majority of these are made in China or Japan, but England. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I am going to run out of space so fast. I need to start being a little wiser with my placement. Okay, I think that... Yes, that concludes my newest ones that I needed to genuinely wash. The rest of these have been washed before, so now they can just be... I'm much less concerned about them. We'll start with the old fireman. This is a sad fireman. Why is he sad? I don't know, but I love him. I think he's great. I think he's just grand, and I can't stand the thought of anything ever happening to him. I love the character teapots. It's a little ominous when they get decapitated, but I think the character teapots are phenomenal. I think there's something really beautiful about them. In a similar vein, this is the last seasonal one, we'll say. It's 3 snowmen, which is kind of fun, but they all get decapitated. This one, I broke the thing. I had to glue it back together, so I'm going to be very gentle with the lid. I had to glue back on the little, like, knobby bit that, like, holds it in place and locks it. So we'll be gentle. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Oh, I got the sticker on the lemon. The water's looking kind of yucky. I think now that we're going into just the pure rinse phase, we're gonna get new water, because I don't want yucky. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that's, you know, too privileged of me, but I would rather not, like, put dirt back in the teapots that are already clean. I think that would be a shame, to say the least. Get some soap back in there. Whoop, whoop. Shout out to the soap dog. Yeah, it should be deep enough. I keep getting the microphone Velcro on the floor stuck on my foot, and I don't want it. This is a quaint little elephant. Cute little elephant. Shaped like an elephant, so crevicey, but pre-cleaned. Sorry, not pre-cleaned, but like has been cleaned already. There is still a little bit of sticker gunk, it seems. The sticker gunk has been taken care of. Do not fret. And if you started fretting, please stop now. You may stop fretting. There's too many suds. There's too many. I have determined simply too many. For a second I thought it was made in Quebec because it's like the brand is Cordon Bleu, so it had like, I don't know what it's called, but like the Quebec symbol. Get out of here, suds. I just wanted a little bit of soap. This is fun. I hope you're having fun. Okay. Do the owl next. Similar story to the elephant and kind of the swan. I would say these three go together as like just the kind of plain white ceramic animals, but still lovely. This one's technically from Indigo. I did find it at a thrift store though, which makes it a little bit less special, but still cool enough that, you know, it can live. I won't shatter it today. If I ever crack one of my teapots, I'll be incredibly upset. Incredibly. They're still okay. We're just gonna get even. Just there's too many bubbles. Okay. I've really kind of run out of room here, so I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to waltz. Oh, is my microphone cord gonna be long enough to get to the table? Oh, well, this is a problem. You guys, this is a problem. Okay. Well, I can be a little smarter about things, but also, have some of these dried already? Like, how much do they need to dry, realistically, though? I just need to get them, like, a little bit less damp. Okay, if I'm just smarter about this, if I just do better, if I just be the best like no one ever was, and henceforth, and therefore, and forthwith, and with right, I can do it. I think that's what they teach you in the school. You know, the school. Can everyone back me up on that? Did they teach you that in the school? Everyone give a little holler if you know the school. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. You guys. I can't go this bonkers this early in the day. I still have to go to work today. This isn't even a day off for me. I've made it marginally better. I guess I'll just run into that problem when I get there. Okay, I mean, I already showed this one. It's the butterfly. It's an adorable little lid. It's like regular teapot shaped, but hand done with the butterflies. Very cute, very lovely. The green accenting is nice. The butterfly on top sells it. It's elegant. There's nothing really else to it. It's elegant. I've lied. I can't do the suds. It's just the suds on it. I can't keep them on there. They don't belong there. Okay, so now we get into kind of the townhouses. These are all in a similar style, which is very interesting. The butcher. Yeah, that's good enough. The bookstore. I'm conquering my fear of the suds. The bakers. Something very interesting. Oh, pardon me. Oh, oy vey. The bakers and the bookshops actually have like the same lid, which is very interesting. I've run out of room, and my microphone cord will not be long enough. Oh my goodness. I'll just move the towel to over here. Okay, and of course I put it around the strap. Okay. I'm just gonna leave you here for a sec. If the microphone's not on and it's just my phone microphone doing all this, I will scream. You won't hear it, obviously, because I'll know that afterwards, but I will. This should be enough room. I hope that's enough room for what I have left. And if it isn't, maybe I will scream. Okay. Back to our journey. The old sweet shop. This one's nice because it has like subtle pink accenting. Very, very beautiful. And then this one's just plain. It's not like a business or anything, it's just a plain little townhouse, but still gorgeous. And fits with the vibes. This one is not in the same vein exactly, but still fits. It's the Florist. I think it would be adorable to put flowers in this. Like, when I get to the point where I've got my own place and such and I can decorate, I think whenever I get flowers, I would, like, I'd have to trim them down in that because it's not, you know, a vase proper. But still would be adorable to put flowers in there, I think. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna segue this all nicely. Next up, I think this might be the biggest teapot by volume that I own. The Bistro. This was a gift from one of my dad's friends who they were going through stuff and getting rid of stuff. And they were like, we got this teapot. And my dad was like, well, I know a kid. It has a little bit of sticker gunk on it still that I did not clean up properly. So I'm going to try to take care of that. But yeah, it's massive. Massive. I do love, like, the chair and table are detailed. The painting in the window is really fun to me. Because it's just got, like, a person, just, like, their head's just floating, like, sunglasses and a mullet. Like, the table's inside. It's really cute. The Bistro is lovely. With it as well, we got gifted this creamer set. Now, I have no clue if this technically went with the teapot as it was made, or if this was something that was acquired after the fact. Regardless, it still has, like, bistro stuff on it. So, it goes with it. And you can't look a gift horse in the mouth. You know, that's what they say. Now, why can you not? I don't know. Will the horse get upset? Maybe. Who knows? These little men don't explicitly go with them, but I thought that they fit. So one of these I had for a while from the Goodwill here, and then these two I found in Edmonton. So now I've got 3 of them. I've got a little army, and no one can stop me. So be afraid. Who knows what me and my little ceramic Italian men will do? You don't. I assure you that. Two of them are technically salt and pepper shakers. And one of them, his hat just pops off. Which is cool. I mean, a vibe. I'm not going to bother trying to take out the stopper. This one I already had and was cleaned. I just had to get the sticker off that one. This one as well, I have to get the sticker off of, so I'm just gonna, you know. There's something just cathartic about destroying a paper-based sticker. Not that I hate paper-based stickers in any capacity, but I just think there's something cathartic about the destruction of them, in the sense of, like, sometimes when you look at an explosion, I mean, most times explosions are very bad, but there's something that's, can be, like, peaceful about it. Not peaceful. I'm losing it. He just popped off. He just, yeah. It's nice that his whole head doesn't come off. I appreciate that it's just his little hat, but it's still kind of silly. I would argue, so this doesn't explicitly go with the bistro or the little men, but, so now we're getting into the first teapots. These were those teapots that started it all. The first 10. The little pasta stand, I think, really sells it, and also, I mean, it's got the guy as the handle. It's just phenomenal. It's just out of this world. The cat on the back, the grapes, the little pasta thing, like, it's phenomenal. It's out of this world. They didn't have to serve this hard, but they did, and I respect it. I respect the serve. My mother is home. I was kind of hoping to time this right so then she wouldn't get home. Because then I have to awkwardly be like, please don't be in the kitchen or the living room for the next 20 minutes while I finish. Anywho, this is a fruit one. Very fun. Molded on the outside, regular teapot shape, banana, eggplant handle, very fun. Now back to our regular scheduled programming. My mother has obliged. This cute little cottage with a little mouse peeking out the window. Very adorable. Chimney is like the little thing on the side. It's elegant. It's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, this one is another one that explicitly says, this one, like, the Christmas tree was a suggestion, like, be careful if you use this as a teapot. This one says, this item is for decorative purposes only and is not to be used as a teapot. It's a demand. It's not a request or, like, a suggestion. A demand. That mouse killed a man. So, best watch your back. The flower cart. I mean, come on. The flower cart. Oh my goodness. It's just phenomenal. It's just perfect. And the kitty on top. Like, it's like this was meant for me. It's like that there was no other way my life could have turned out. It truly is. Truly. Oh, it's gonna get tight on room at the end. Next, we've got these 3 little cottages that all were also, these are some of the starting ones. Quaint little cottage. It's like a leaf roof and the spout's a leaf. Very adorable. Very adorable. This one is similar in some ways, where it's got like the green like leaf accenting, little chimney built in, the little roof. Very cute. Kind of useless as teapots though, because they like probably hold as much or less than just a mug of tea wood. Twiggy, what are you doing? Twiggy. He was scratching the back of the chair, but not actually like the cushion part. He was scratching the metal part. So maybe he's losing it. And then this one's kind of just a plain Jane cottage, but, I mean, not a plain Jane teapot by any stretch of the imagination. Also, sorry to any Janes for being plain. Sorry about that for you. Sucks to be Jane, I guess. we're coming down to the wire now, folks. This one, adorable. Siesta. Quiet siesta. The owner of a souvenir stand is taking a little nap. It says souvenirs. The spout is a cactus. Are you seeing this? I don't think you understand how beautiful these are. How magnificent this is. Just the wonder here. I don't want to insinuate that you're not appreciating everything enough, but, you know. This one is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Like, the first ones I got are some of the strongest, objectively. Cat couch. There are 3 cats. And it's like the lamp is the handle. Not a great handle, like, to hold it wise. But then the spout is a vase. And there's a picture of a cat on the mantle. No, it's not mantle. It's like a side table. Still. You guys. It just goes so hard. It goes so hard. I've run out of room. This one doesn't actually lay upside down, so it's just gonna have to go sideways. Some of the ones that get a little too intricate do run into that issue, unfortunately. And then, I think you've seen her since the start. Last but not least, her. The world belongs to her. It's hers. It is her world and we're living in it. Now her head does pop off. That doesn't matter. It's her world and we're living in it. It's her world. Well, thank you so much for joining me on Teapot Time. In subsequent years, maybe it will be a bit less of an, like, full-blown update, because I'm assuming this is not a sustainable pace. I have 32 teapots in 4 months. This is not a sustainable pace. I don't have an estate yet to fill. Like, I would need vast rooms to fill of my estate before we get to the point where, like, you know, over, you know, around 100 teapots a year is sustainable. But, regardless, I look forward to wherever this endeavor takes me in the future. It's, okay, we're just gonna have to, there, it's fine. I look forward to wherever this endeavor takes me into the future. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a fun time getting to take a walk through my teapot collection with me, and I will see you. I mean, I intend to do this next year, barring any unforeseen circumstance or, you know, apathetic breakdown, but, you know, I'm not going to make promises. I know I'm not going to make promises that I can't keep. I presume I can, and I presume I will want to, but similar to the crock wash, similar to readings, I fly by the seat of my pants, so, or seam of my pants, I don't know. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Have a good time. Bye bye.